What's up, guys? OG Alaska here, and as you can see, my controller's bugging out right here. I was really pissed off. I'm like, my controller's really gonna bug out. Like, it was the same controller that I told you the Christmas story. It was the same controller. I'm still using it. Never got around to getting a new one. So, but I eventually got it to work. But as you can see from the title, this video is tips and tricks to help you help beginners play better, and specifically Domination. But this could work in any game mode. But I'm gonna have a series just running down every game mode in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and help you guys do better in every game mode for beginning players. So right here, I make a huge mistake because I was just like, I'm so good, man. What the heck? No one can stop me, and then I just get picked off because I put myself right in the open. But what you're gonna want to do, if you're a beginner, you're gonna think, oh, let's go to B. That's gonna be where all the action is. Oh, that's like the middle of the map. But honestly, what you're really gonna want to do is go around the edges of the map, try to pick off the enemies from the side, behind, or when they're in a gunfight with the people going to B. Because the only good time to go to B is with a shotgun or an SMG. Right now, I'm using a BAS. But if you're not an experienced or really good Call of Duty player, you're not gonna want to rush to B because you're gonna lose the gunfight because you don't have, like, I'm not saying you're bad, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have as good skills as the players that have been playing for a really long time. So right here, you could see me like kind of walking around C, because I see this enemy on my radar. I don't really see where he is, but then I see him walking to the shipping crate thing, because I didn't want to hop on C when I knew there was enemies in the area. But right here I see there's a few teammates in the area, so if there were to be an enemy, they would be able to pick them off before they came to me, like that just happened. And the worst thing that you could possibly do is hop on a position when there's enemies in the area and you have no teammates to back you up, because you're just gonna get converged on by a bunch of enemies, and they're gonna just destroy you, because you're gonna be right in the open. First of all, you're right in the open on a flag, and there's like three. Yeah, they know that you're there, and there's a few of them usually. But as you can see, I'm using this see through the walls, the UAV that shows it's an upgraded UAV. It shows the enemies through the walls, which people think is cheap. They're like, oh, why are you using that? It's so cheap. But I mean, it's not like I'm using wall hack or anything. It's like part of the game, so quit complaining. So right here, I'm not going head on. I'm kind of picking them off from the sides while the warbird is distracting them. And yeah, right here, picking them off when they're not looking. I don't even know what that guy was using. I don't know what he was thinking. But of course, I lose the pistol gunfight against an AK-12. And then I have the system hack. I have the UAV. I'm pretty set. See this guy right here, pick him off. And yeah, so what else you're gonna do is make sure that you're not completely across the map and pushing the spawns too much with your team, because eventually, if you have your whole team in the enemy spawn, the spawns will flip and you'll end up being screwed over because you lost your position, and now you're gonna have to worry about capping a new position. So what you're gonna kind of want to do is just see how I'm doing. I'm hanging like in the middle of the map and moving back and forth, trying to pick off enemies. That's probably one of the best things you could do as a beginning player, because I'm giving you the tips that'll help an average Call of Duty player, because, you know, those YouTubers that are like, I'm not hating on them or anything, but they're really good. I mean, like, they're fantastic players. But I'm trying to give tips that'll help out just, you know, the any old Call of Duty player, the kids that are just getting on there to have fun, because that's what Call of Duty is all about in the end. But Call of Duty it's not fun when you lose. I know everybody rages when they lose, as you could see from that video I posted earlier today. But right here, I'm doing that thing again. I'm not trying to hop on B because it's wide open. I know that there's a few enemies in the area, so I'm just waiting to see where they are. But right here, you know, picking them off, I got impatient. I walked out, picked them off. I go around the back. I'm trying to loop back towards my position so that I don't end up flipping the spawns, because I can see that half my team's in there. And right here, lose the gunfight. I don't know how, because as you guys can see, I had a jump on him. So right here, lose again. This is kind of a bad part of the game. But see, this is what happened. The spawns flipped. We pushed too hard towards A. They ended up getting C. And then now we're just stuck being trapped on B. That's why me and ATS Uprise, who's my teammate right now, I just see this kill right here. But me and him are getting killed a lot right now because we're just stuck on B. Because we were pushing too hard. So, but after this, we both just go completely ham. He gets a 10 kill streak, I think, or something like that. He went like 30-5 or something like that. Something like that. But I ended up doing decent. I went like 35 or 15 or something like that. But right here, this punch kill. See, people in this game, like the newer Call of Duty players, they kind of hesitate to knife because they don't know if they're going to get it or not. Because, you know, you don't know if you're going to like the right distance to get the knife. But the only time you're going to want to go for the knife from afar is if you have like a scuff controller, because like ATS uprise, but a scuff controller, you could have the paddle as a knife, so you could knife, but you could also switch the weapons so much faster, because you're gonna have the knife paddle and either the Y button or the switch weapons paddle, which will make it so much easier for you to press at the same time. So yeah, let's just talk about the next topic, which is XO abilities. So XO abilities in the game mode of Domination is probably one of the best things that you could actually use, because you put on that overclock, you could just make it into the enemy spawn a lot faster than if you were to just straight up just run. I mean, like, I'm not using XO abilities right now because I know that I'm halfway to my UAV. I didn't want to rush too bad because I wanted to get this UAV really badly, you know, start up a little bit of a streak. But another thing you could do, I don't know if you guys watch Phase Sensor, he does that really cool thing where he does like he'll double jump, slide, overclock. Yeah, he would like slide, double jump, overclock. But you're gonna want to have blast suppressor on because you don't want them to be showing up on your minimap all over. But as you can see right here, picking off the guys from the side, that guy sneaks up on me, kills me. But the XO abilities, back to that. So XO abilities, and actually let me just stop right here. I did this really smart move by hopping in from the back and hitting him with the pistol because he was expecting me to chase him. But one thing you never do in Call of Duty is chase. You never chase because you always end up, or I always end up, but most players always end up losing the gunfight because they're going to turn that corner and they're just going to pick you off with whatever gun they're using because they have a jump on you and you're just chasing them and they're going to flip around, turn around, go prone or something like that. Do something cheap like that. But XO abilities. So another great XO ability to use with maybe like a sniper or a shotgun is cloak, because when you're trying to cap a flag with a sniper, it's better for them not to see you because you don't have a powerful weapon from up close. Like, the snipers are ham in this game from afar, but up close, I mean, like, they're just alright. And a shotgun with cloak is great because say you're at a straightaway and you know the enemies can see you. Like, if they're gonna see you from afar, you're gonna lose the gunfight because you have a shotgun. There's no range on these shotguns in this game. Yeah, you're gonna end up losing the gunfight, and then it's just gonna be a whole mess. And yeah, but also you could use trophy system, and yeah, XO trophy system and XO ping is a good combo if you're gonna run the two XO abilities, because the ping shows you where enemies are, and the trophy system blocks out enemy equipment. It like destroys it. So the XO ping will show you the enemies, and then you could just rush in once you know where the enemies are, and you don't have to worry about the equipment being thrown. But as you can see right here, I use this care package for cover, even though like I like to do that. That's one of my things I really like to do. Just hide behind anything in the map. You're gonna want to use cover, especially in Dom, because enemies are gonna be all over their flag, especially on their home flag. It's gonna be all over it. And right here, the Vulcan. I don't know how it kills me. I was inside, but that's besides the fact. And finally, the best combo I like to use is actually hover and cloak. That's like a weird combo. You'd be like, no way. There's no way that goes together. But just think about it for a second. You're on the B flag like I am right now. You hover, you're out of the flag. Because once you touch that flag's floor or you're in that flag circle, and then you jump and hover, you're still going to be securing that flag. So you hover, and then you go invisible. Like, nobody's going to expect you to be there. So there's like a slimmer chance of them picking you off to like right when they see the flag being secured. So that's a good combo to use. And finally, for Dom, you're going to want to use your equipment, your grenades, your stuns, even your tax if you run tax. I don't run tax that much, but right here I go on a punching spree. Let's just watch the punching spree real quick because it's pretty cool. Alright, but actually this is the wrong spot. I'm so sorry. But hold up. Equipment. Oh, here's the punch. Punch. Hold up. Wait. Wait for it. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. Actually, Did I go on a punch? Okay, whatever. But the equipment is one of the most important things to use in Dom, because you could throw that grenade or that stun onto the flag and enemies will be drawn out. Like the grenade enemies will scatter out of the flag and the stun enemies will be blinded. And tack, you place it down near the flag where you want to be, and it just gives you that much of an advantage because you spawn basically on the flag. So I hope you guys enjoy these tips and tricks. They're really helpful to me at least, and my brother. We ended up going pretty ham this game. Like, I did decent, he went ham, he went like 36 and 4 or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. I hope it helped you out. As I said, I'm doing a series where I'm gonna go through all the game modes in Advanced Warfare and kind of give you guys a little bit of like insight on the secrets, tips, tricks, and what guns and equipment to use on these game modes. But just, you know, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, all that jazz. Shout out to How to MUT. Alright, peace guys. OG Alaska here.